Hey, YouTube, what in God's name are you doing with animation right now? It is a mess. So animation YouTube is going through, I don't know, the apocalypse right now. MVP, Chan Demand, Rosie Racer, Kelsey Animated, But True, and so many other of my favorite animation channels are getting absolutely cooked right now. Now, this isn't the first time we've seen this, by the way. This happened with TSO Sage and Zetfire. It happened with a lot of people. The automated system is just flagging all these channels as not friendly for children. Well, guess what, guys? They're not made for children. Cartoons such as Family Guy, American Dad, Futurama, they're a medium. Animation is a medium. It is not an age demographic just to draw a cartoon. Adults watch animation. Teenagers watch animation. Adults make animation for other adults. They are animated horror channels, comedy channels, political channels, storytime channels, educational channels, parody channels, video essays, music videos, indie films, surrealist animations, disgusting animations, violent animations, existential animations, and some animation where I genuinely don't know what in God's name I'm watching. What is happening here? Creators are getting hit with the one warning that you never want to see on your YouTube channel: misleading family content. Ladies with gentle hands, what is this? What is this atrocious garbage? What is this filth? YouTube, the platform that I make most of my money on, is an actual nonsense factory. It's very difficult to make money on this platform. Hate every single second of it. And the best way to get money is through retention and the length of your videos. So how do you increase the length of your videos? Well, you talk more, you say more things, and maybe you add in a few sections of your video where there's no cuts, or maybe you just do something stupid such as get up out of here. Okay, get up, all right, now I just stand here. No cuts. Now picture animation, if you will, for one moment, where they're redrawing the same thing over and over again. They have to redraw it and make sure they match the more voices with their mouths and make sure everything is good. They can't just talk like this. This actual scene of me talking might have taken an animator an entire week to make. Animation is already one of the most brutally inefficient forms of content creation on YouTube and on the planet. So I'm basically a commentary YouTuber. All I basically have to do is cuts and maybe some zoom in sometimes. Look at my face, look at my eyes. I can turn on a camera. I can talk for 20 minutes, edit it, upload it, move on my life. Animators, days making seconds of finished footage. Days making seconds. You have storyboards, writing, character designs, backgrounds, voice acting, keyframes, in-betweens, cleanup, coloring, composition. You have sound design, rendering, editing, revisions. Your 3-minute video can become this archaeological expedition. It's disgusting. Then you finally upload it. You finally upload the guy. You know what happens? Oh, sorry. It's bright colors, drawings, perhaps infant. Brother, the animator's been awake for 4 days. Pay the person. I'm gonna take this moment right now, just in case YouTube decides to get jumpy on me. I'm gonna plug my Patreon in right now. I have a Patreon. It's $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 a month, depending on what you want to donate. I have many different tiers. If you want to help me out in case my channel gets, I don't know, this happening to it, it gets completely demonetized, that would suck. Just letting you know, I don't wanna lose this. But I feel as though I should use my platform for something good. Jesus Christ, this is horrifying. I don't want to see some of my favorite channels get annihilated and destroyed. It takes a long time. I make sure to like, comment, I watch the full length. I can leave it on in the background. Even right now, as I'm making this video, I have 2 videos up in the background because I love being overstimulated. It's super fun. But that's the risk with automation. When you automate something, you don't have human hands touching all over it, messing with its little forefingers and such of that variety. Machines are very good at identifying patterns and absolutely terrible at understanding why those patterns are there. That's the thing about machines. It's disgusting. A system will notice, okay, cartoons, children animation, that makes sense. Great. Congratulations. Now comes the part of things called context, right? What is the creator discussing? Who actually watched the channel? What is the language being used? What does the description say? What did the creator designate their audience as? You can do that in your little YouTube settings, by the way. What has the channel uploaded for the last 7 years? What do the comments look like? What is the average viewer age? Does this person have an entire catalog? Clearly aims at adult. YouTube's possesses an absurd amount of information about audiences. The company can apparently figure out that I watch one video about office chairs and then chase me across the internet for lumbar support advertisements all the time because I watch one video about office chairs. Yet somehow, for some odd and inexplainable reason, a 30-minute animated video about I was depressed one day, story time about I was depressed. That's preschool entertainment. Yeah, that's preschool entertainment. That's preschool entertainment. I recently lost monetization on Facebook. It's a little bit annoying. Now you maybe say to yourself, why are you on Facebook? Because it pays me. Now Facebook regularly would pay me about $1,200. That's good money. My rent, if I split it with my wife, it's $900. So pretty happy about that. My rent's $1,800 for the whole place I'm staying at right now, and $900, that's just phenomenal. I live in Detroit, I live in the hood, very good. Overall together, that $1,200 was basically my rent. So I lost rent. Just want to point that out. Losing Facebook made me lose rent. Wrongful demonetization is not some cute little inconvenience. We need to stop treating people's monetization mistakes as somebody losing, oh, I lost my gold star. This is people's money, rent money, grocery money, medication money, employee money, contractor money, equipment money, the money that allows somebody to spend another 40 hours making the next animation that's only going to be 6 minutes. If YouTube mistakenly removes monetization and restores it later, the creator cannot travel backwards through time and recollect every dollar they lost while YouTube figured itself out. Whoopsie, our automated moderation system got confused. Oh, that's so bad. You're ruining people's lives. So the first solution to me is very obvious. Animation itself should never be treated as meaningful evidence that something is intended for children. It can be one tiny contextual signal among dozens, and even that deserves caution in some variety. That's what I feel. YouTube already asked creators whether the material is made for kids. It is, and if an established creator says no, this is not made for children, overriding that declaration is just worthless. What are you giving the creators the option to do? What are you doing right there? Give creators an actual explanation to what's happening to any of this stuff. Stop sending these terrifying fortune cookie policy notices where somebody has to spend 6 hours trying to determine this. Tell them this video triggered this policy for these reasons. Show the creator what system detected. Transparency is very important in all these systems. I would love some transparency and stuffing like that. I don't want to have to read through 6 pages of policy. It's stupid to do that. That doesn't do anything for anybody. It's disgusting to do that. Second solution, don't know why YouTube doesn't do this. Don't know what's going on with YouTube, but just one simple solution that can fix all this. Human review before channel-wide demonetization. I understand YouTube receives an incomprehensible amount of content every minute. I grasp that. I know people are uploading right now. Even while I'm making this video, it's probably about 17,000 extra videos getting uploaded at this exact moment. Automation has to exist somewhere to moderate all of that at the scale that it is. Fine. Let automation flag things. Right? Can we flag them? Let machines identify suspicious patterns. But when the consequence becomes, we are moving forward with your ability to lose monetization is what we want to do. Right? That's insane. Somebody with functioning human eyeballs should enter the process. YouTube has enough money. Did you have enough advertisers money? Stop paying your CEO so much money. How much money does the CEO make? How much? Crazy money for the CEO. Crazy money for the CEO. Give someone that to spread the wealth, dude. Spread the wealth, please. There should be a specialized appeals team that understands animation or something of that variety. That'd be great, because animation, right, drawing, does not mean toddler. It doesn't mean toddler. And also, YouTube needs some kind of compensation or revenue protection system for successful appeals. If your channel gets demonetized for 10 days, you should appeal, and a human looks at it and YouTube determines you were right. There should be a mechanism, right, protecting the revenue you would reasonably have earned during that review. Otherwise, YouTube has almost no financial incentive to make false positives painless, right? The creator absorbs everything. YouTube presses the wrong button, creator loses everything, all of it. Money, YouTube fixes it, creator gets permission to make money again. Fantastic arrangement for YouTube. Horrible arrangement for humans whose entire livelihoods get vaporized. That's disgusting. Hold disputed revenue. Estimate it from normal performance. Create an appeal escrow system. Something. A platform this enormous can engineer an advertising auction that calculates the value of my eyeballs in milliseconds. But you can't protect creators? Is that really what you're telling me? You can't protect creators? I want YouTube to remember that what made YouTube culturally valuable in the first place was weird people making weird garbage and nonsense that traditional media would never personally finance. Independent animation belonged to the absolute center of that history. Animation creators are building entire worlds out of their bedrooms, apartments, tiny studios, drawing tablets, microphones, all this, all fueled and powered by I need some caffeine. I'm a little bit low energy right now. I don't know if you can tell, I'm a little bit low energy. Some of these people are doing the work of an entire production television team by themselves. That should be something the platform wants to protect. Am I right, fellas? Instead, we're creating another reason for artists to look at YouTube and wonder whether devoting months to a project is worth gambling their entire livelihood against an automated classifier that might see a cartoon character and say, yeah, that's toddler. That's toddler. Fix the appeals. add human review, protect disputed revenue, explain violations clearly, stop assuming animation belongs to children, and please, for the love of every exhausted animator hunched over a drawing tablet at 3:45 in the morning suffering, teach the robot that adults can draw! Anyways, hope this video reaches the right people. Besides, I gotta argue on Twitter a little bit so YouTube can actually listen to one of my favorite creators right now. I'm on Twitter right now because guess what? Twitter is the only place you can contact YouTube in any reasonable way for them to actually do something with their appeal system. If you don't go on Twitter, you can't actually talk to them. So you need a Twitter to talk to these people. Anyways, I hope this video doesn't really get me destroyed or annihilated in the grand scheme of YouTube. That would suck because every time I make a big video like this, they send me a warning of some sort, and I hope I don't get a warning. That would suck garbage. I would hate every single second of that. But with that being said, if you guys want to help me out and make sure I don't get completely annihilated for making this video talking about this and bringing awareness to this situation, go ahead and subscribe to my Patreon. I would appreciate that deeply. That'd be so fantastic, amazing, fun. That'd be sporadically cool. That'd be awesome. If not, that's cool. I'm just happy you're here. Share the video, like the video, comment the video. With that being said, I'm out. Peace. Bye.
I'm your Nick at night, be my Laurel, please, Lord. Ooh, happy to try what you need. Your world, I love to live in it. Ooh, I love the ride when you're free.